Hello, my dear friends. We are here once again in the tower. So we're going to do the tournament, but first, let me check really quick the Discord. What's happening with the music right now? Come on. Okay. Okay, we are good on YouTube and Twitch as well. Nice. I think the music is a bit low, right? Let me upgrade it. Upgrade it. Let me turn it up a bit. Okay. Oh yeah, damn it! My chat is not chatting. I mean, it's like sometimes it gives me some issues. Like I had to restart the dock. Let me see if it's loading now. I mean, I can see it on the stream, but it's harder to see. Come on, don't make me restart the streaming. Come on again. Okay, nice. We're good. So guys, tell me how is your tournament going? Let me know. I want to know. Also, if you're eHP or glass cannon or hybrid, I want to know. So I don't want to code this farming. It's close to end. But I also did a run earlier, and it went pretty well. I would say. Well, pretty well. It's my PB, so personal best in waves. Not in rank, but it was crazy the other day that we got pretty good rank. It seems it will be stable. Maybe one more rank or less, but more or less. I mean, I have a nice cushion till the next one. I'm still toast. And yeah, I have quite a few waves to go to catch this guy, Hellboy. So yeah, shout out if you are in this bracket. Also, let me try something. I don't know how it works, so be patient with me. I want to to use this voice chat in the Discord server. Okay. Not sure how it works. Okay, this microphone allow. Input switch to system default. Okay. I think we're good. So in the Tower Sanctuary Discord, we have a voice chat for people to use when they are live in YouTube. I never used it and never jump into other YouTubers when they are going in there. Uh, but yeah, let's try it. Maybe nobody joins, but it will be cool to see. Okay, yeah, let me yeah, hide this for now. It's more interesting to see numbers going crazy than still numbers. So I'm gonna step out for a minute. I need more water. I got a glass of water, but it's already out. And I thought I had more in here, but no. So give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Let me check this really quick. Voice connected. Live on YouTube. Okay. Nice separation powered by Crisp. I don't know what's that. I don't know, guys. I don't know how it works. Deafen and mute. Oh, okay, so block input and output audio. Okay. Oh, I clicked something. Okay, guys. Damn it! I don't want to cut this this run. Yeah. Lately, I've been cutting my runs, and I don't want to make it a habit. It's difficult to time it perfectly with starting the streaming because I have to do other things as well at my home and working. So let's talk about my account. So maybe I can clip some of this and make it the advancement, no, how it's called, the tower tour to continue the series, because it's been a month. Yeah, it's been a month and a half since I've done the last one. So let's do it. I started on August 11 on 2024, so soon it will be a couple of years. Coins earned. Oh, we increased quite a bit. Almost 1.5 big Q. Increasing coins per hour. This go up. So let me tell you the story about the coins per hour. I was doing close to 2 small Q before the full respect into eHP power because I wanted to perform better in tournaments. So I get rid of gold bot and everything in exchange for power to get keys, and it pay off. I mean, look at this. We are at 26 keys. I don't remember with how many keys I had the previous video, but if I had to guess, I would say 2, because I've been in 2 for almost a year. So stones. Oh, look at this number. It's beautiful. 55500. So yeah, 55k and a half. Oh yeah, about the coins per hour. So I've been close to 2 point, no, close to 2 small Q, then respect and went down to 450 T, and I've been building up slowly. I was doing now close to 600 T, and then I just unlocked the Godbot. So yeah, just unlock it. It's been powered by BotBot, so it does quite a lot. And it's been, yeah, around 20% increase in coins, more or less. Mission. Nice. So that's the story of my coins per hour. I've unlocked it yesterday, so this is quite new for me. I've been doing it at 600, 580 maybe, something like that on average. So yeah, 26 keys, which has been amazing. We've had a few lucky tournaments. I mean, lucky brackets like today. That I know we as eHP are stronger in these battle conditions, but it really, I think I really got a nice bracket. So yeah, nothing more interesting out here. Research completed maybe could be interesting. 2.7k. And the milestones. The tier 19, I've done it earlier today because I wanted to join a specific time, not time zone, but time timing. You know what I mean? A specific time range. So I said, okay, I need an hour, and the usual farming run ended. And I thought, okay, what can I do? And I thought, okay, let's push tier 19. And I went over what I expected. I indeed had to close the or to shut down the run because it will be longer than that. I was surviving pretty well, and obviously, the more waves at the beginning, the more perks you get, and the more powerful you get, so you can go even further. So I've got to that point to survive enough to start collecting the few good perks, and yeah, this gives you, well, I've more than doubled my waves, and it wasn't even close to end. So I can get at least 200 more waves, I think, depending as well on perk luck. But yeah, we unlocked tier 20 finally, and we unlocked as well the last card, which is AoE. It's also at max. It's quite easy to do it. Now that you only have to purchase one card, it goes up pretty fast. But it's a bit disappointing because it's only 25% more damage, which is nothing. But the interesting thing is the mastery, which increases the area of these things that are listed here. So could be really good. Also, if I get area of effect mastery, I can respect my flame bot and devo the range, because if it will be boosted by area of effect, that's amazing. So labs. Okay, this, I want to click it, but 500 gems for just a day and a half, it's expensive. So As you can see, we've been working on some enemy reductions, and then the two masteries I unlocked, which is extra defense and health mastery. So with extra defense, obviously I need to max the defense percent as well. So that's what we are working on, basically. Also working on the swamp labs. I already maxed the chance and now close to max the time. And you can see here what I have in favorites. So this is something that I will need to work on soon, and soon maybe 3 months in this game. So this is what we will be working on. Also, I will be doing cannon and armor, which is quite pricey right now for me. It's more than 2 days of farming, but they will be max, so this will be better gem rough efficiency and dice efficiency, since it will cost less to get what you want. Also, you can see I've included here some of the damage things. I don't want to talk too much about version 28.3, when we were promised tools to deal with fleet and instead we were given invincible enemies. So with that little summary, you can guess my opinion about this update. Also completely wrecking up the balance between the both main strategies, which are eHP and glass cannon. But whatever, guys, we will keep pushing. Some radios I'm not interested in right now in keeping the lab going on. Maybe I will do it just to max it, but it's not a priority. Oh my god. I've been kind of sick lately, so my throat is a bit, I don't know how to describe it. But you know what I mean, right? So this is the enemies that I can't work and I won't work. Basics are never the issue, so I think that these two labs are useless. But come on. Modules, yeah, I only have the assist left to go. Well, only. Each one of these, I think it's 6 months of labbing, so yeah, a bit pricey. And the beta conditions as well. I only work on the main, well, the basic lab, but the rest are, well, and now this as well, are quite expensive for just in increasing 1% of one battle condition. You know what I mean? And these are close to 1Q, so my lifetime's coins are 2 times the cost of this lab. It's too expensive right now. Okay, so let me show you again the bots. As I said before, we unlocked Golden Bot. Flame Bot is essentially max, except the range, because I don't need more range to make it 100% efficient. And Bot, we max out cooldown. We've done a couple of clicks on duration. We increase the bonus, very important. And the range is really small. So I'm not sure which one I want to increase right now. I'm not sure, because this will give me more. Well, the range is important. That's not what I'm talking, because I've only keep it short because I'm using a SH module to increase the range of the bots. But now that maybe SH will not be a module for tournaments, I will need to work on range. And also, if area of effect mastery don't work on bot, but it does on flame bot, yeah, that's more of a reason to make it bigger, because I won't have other tools to make it bigger. And bonus, I'm close to max. I mean, it's only 3 more clicks, but they are expensive. That's a whole event just for 1 click. So for the shop, we have themes that I will not purchase. We have coins, and we have damage meter, which I will not get. For relics, I will only get coins and lap speed, nothing else. With medals. Medals are too precious to waste on relics, in my opinion. And now that we have the rotating relics, that I always have everything already purchased, so I barely can spend any gems on these relics, because I spent already a ton of medals purchasing for 2 years every relic. So yeah, I prefer not to waste medals and to waste gems that are easier to get. I mean, they are a pain to click every 10 minutes, the small gem button, but at this point it's a habit. Every time I work at home, most of the time, so I can have the tower emulator like in the second screen, and it is easy for me just to click when sometimes I get well, I just click it and it's a habit, so no, not a problem. Recovery amount, knockback force, and the premium, thorns, and attack speed. Those are good, but not great. So I don't think I'm going to purchase this one. I mean, that's pretty expensive. It's close to $20 in doing the currency exchange. So that's also another thing that I don't understand exactly why. Because in the US, the average salary, the average wage is 60K, and in Europe the average, or at least where I am, it's not even half of that. So to be fair, if this is, I think it's $16 or 15, I don't know the exact number. But if this is $16, to be fair for me to purchase it, it should be $7. You know what I mean? Not for me, but for people in my country, for example. And also in other countries that are earning on average much less, it makes no sense that it is even higher on price, even more expensive. So this is like 3 times harder for me to get than some people in the US. But this happens in every game, so that's what it is, guys. So yeah, that's the thing on modules, and we survived the fleet, which I didn't see, but we are close to die. Maybe in a couple hundred waves we will be done. So modules, I mean, there's not much change because I've been saving gems. I barely did any pull. So we are doing same as always, just the levels are a bit higher. I want to get to 161 to unlock the defense, but now we will swap. So now with the change on fleets, we need orbital alignment as primary. Well, if you have here, and this is, I think this is all the same. Maybe I increase a bit of the substats, but yeah, all at 10%. So as I was saying, now with the change of fleets, we need the orbital augment at ancestral effect, and now we have a legendary only. So to save a month and a half of stones, I will just change the order, and that's it. And also this guy has defense percent just up here, so it's a win for me. I don't have to wait the 2 or 3 weeks that I need to get to 161. So yeah, I will lose obviously the main effect of sharp fortitude, but it doesn't matter because if I'm killed for fleets because of fleets, why does it matter that I have a bit more region? Region is not the problem. Health is not the problem. Fleets are the problem right now. With good battle conditions. With bad, it is still a bit of a problem. Let me show you the vault, but it's not really interesting to see because I only purchased five, three, four, five. Yeah. So the plan is to go all up here and take the bot route. We need the bulk of respects. This is the most OP thing you can get in the whole vault with both strays. The workshop. Oh yeah, the workshop. I'm thinking about what we can look at here. So everything here the same, the same, the same. This is the only thing that can change, but it didn't change. So these are the same numbers. And the ultimate weapons. I don't remember where were we last time, but yeah, this is how it is right now. I think we maxed speed reduction. This was one of the latest things I upgraded. And Poison Swamp, I don't remember, but now we are at 2 perma with the substats. And that's really it. I didn't do much in here. About spending stones, I'm not sure what will be, but I guess I will go towards Nook Mastery just to deal with fleet. I mean, and that's the main problem we face right now. Me and fellow EHPs that are about the same level, or more, obviously. Also, don't look at this number because right now with the streaming, it's awful. Also, yeah, if it's awful, why I keep going? Let's end this, guys. Let's surrender. Maybe for the cells. Oh yeah, the cells. Oh, we've got a bit. No, no, I'm not gonna change. I usually wait for 1 million or so and then put one of the labs to 6 times, but it's just for only for a few hours. Mm, but I think if I leave it all night, I will end up at zero. So let's do this attack ally. Oh yeah, attack max targets, same percentage, and that's it. That's all the change. It's been done in a month and a half since the last video. And the store, yeah, nothing here to look at. First, let's do the labs. I will leave this range as it is because not. No, I will leave it at close range. So here, the most important thing right now is to kill fleets when they spawn. So this at primary. And since my damage is doing literally nothing right now, I'm going to keep this. It's a no, damn it. It's a bit more CC. Let's change the order. So this guy assist and this guy primary. This at primary. Assist and primary. Let's reset this. So yeah, I need a bit more coins to get this to get the last substat. But this is the setup I run. Well, to be fair, the range was at 15, so it was 2 points more. And that's how we get this amount of waves, which I will note on my testing. And waves, how many? 1127. Nice. So now, what can we try, guys? Let me know. I'm interested in to see different opinions. So this for sure should be at the primary. And sheer fortitude, I mean, it's kind of needed because at that waves, yeah, enemies are strong, at least for my stats. I'm doing PB in waves, so yeah, I'm short on the stats to keep going. So I think I need it just to get there. Primordial Collapse is like a no-brainer for EHPs. Harmonic Conductor can be good, but against fleets, I don't think it does anything. This could be good once I build some damage, but not now. Definitely not now. I mean, this can even add another letter on damage, but it's not. It's nothing. I will still be 2 letters below what I need to do for the first fleet. Also, cannons only give damage, except this one. Well, yeah, 0.4 targets is nothing, so. uh, I don't know what to try, honestly. Yeah, let's do Singularity Harness instead of Perma Black Hole. I don't think that's a good change, but it's a change that makes sense at least, because I will have more coverage with bot. So in some cases can be better than Perma Black Hole, because I was surviving pretty well when my Black Hole was disabled. And I was at 1100 waves, so. Okay, let's try it, guys. But first, let's change a card, obviously. Okay, no Berserk, no extra orb, no death ray, no damage, but range and free ups. Let's go! I love that now we can intro sprint like every other player. Oh, nice. And I've been doing some re-rolling on mods, and we got just a bit more recovery amounts. Max recovery, it's almost the same, damn it. I mean, those two substats are like a joke, but a bad one. You know what I mean? Because recovery amount, it's 10%, but it's not a 10% increase. It's just a 10% increase. No, it's adding up to the base recovery amount, which is 134. So yeah, it doesn't scale, because at this point 10% will be 33%, not 10%. So it will be 3 times stronger. But no, it's just a simple additive, what it's called. So if you noticed, I have the damage toggle on electrons, and this will be important because we are testing a calculator I've done, but it's not working because of chainlining things, and I don't know what's happening. Okay, yeah, while we wait until we get to some interesting ways, let me show you. Actually, I don't think I had to demote that much my cards. No, now it will be impossible. Damn it. Oh, come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on. Oh, nice. Very much nice. Am I missing? Oh yeah, range. I will change it for death ray. Okay. I need more card slots. Damn it. Yeah, if I'm stronger, like this, in theory, second wind will pop out a bit later, and a bit later means more fleet that will be killed by a second wind. So that's a good thing. I'm looking at the Discord, and there is a voice room, and I'm sure they are talking shit about me being alone on the live on YouTube. Maybe not, but that's what I think. Okay, so let me show you the tool. It was on screen before, but I hide it to show the other game. So I've been doing some numbers, and I simplified a lot, but doing just based on electrons, on electron damage specifically. Because before I was calculating how much hits per wave you can do depending on the range, depending on the positioning of the fleet. So this was all simplified in two variables, which is the three. We need three. It's Smite level. The electron damage and the wave HP. We only need these three things, and in theory we should have the perfect timing to kill anything on screen. But for some reason it's not working, the smite. It's not doing all the damage that it should. So if you don't know how smite works, smite deals damage percentage based on health damage, health HP. And it has a maximum procs at 100 hits. So let me show you, because I don't know how to explain. Okay, so it deals 0.15% at level 2 current wave HP in damage, and max 100 hits. So basically what I took is this, I multiplied by the 100 hits per enemy, so each enemy should receive this damage from Smite. And this works separately with chain lightning. Chain lightning always hits, well, not always, it has a chance as well. And Smite only procs on a chance over chain lightning. This is not relevant, but it's relevant in a sense that you may need a bit of time to hit the 100 times with Smite. So that's what this is the main idea, and it shouldn't be that I mean, the math is really, really easy. You just have to do 2 multiplications. So that's not uh, that's not the issue. The issue is that if I'm working, okay, it's a better scene. So if the actually, yeah, let me explain you electrons. Electrons deal 15% of damage. Where's my cursor? Also, why I'm dying right now. Oh, I left chilling on. Yeah, look at this. Damn it. Oh, health is charging so slow, and now we need it already. Almost. Can I turn this off? Not sure. Especially if we don't have thermal black hole. So yeah, electrons deal 50% of damage, but based on remaining health, and it's less effective towards bosses and fleets. So it's quarter effective. So divided by 4, and that's what I did here. Basically, if the electron hits at some damage, we directly know how much health the enemy has at that point, because you only have to divide it by the damage it deals, which is a fourth of the 15%. So oh, this is really easy math. And then based on I don't know what's happening, guys. Maybe it's because I didn't charge HP that I'm dying so soon. Let's do it again, because I think it's because of the health, because I already almost have double the previous run. Yeah, now taking off a card will be impossible. Oh, maybe not. So they should be demoting enough my damage. The poison swamp is 10Q, 100Q. I mean, I don't think poison swamp can kill this. Maybe with a crit, but it won't be significant. I mean, we crit only 3.3% of the time, so yeah, that's not. Okay, so as I was saying, and if we know the remaining health of an enemy, and we know how much damage Smite does, then it's pretty easy to get the number at which wave HP we need to get. I mean, to kill the enemy, and it's basically dividing those. So that's really easy. Here are the numbers, the raw numbers, and here are the cute numbers with the N's and O's. I mean the letters. So basically, if we deal, let's say 3-0, that means the enemy. I mean, this is fleet because it's intended to be fleet, but it's in general for every enemy. If it deals 3-0, that means well, every enemy, but it changes because it's only a fourth on bosses and fleet. But you know, so again, if an electron does 3-0 damage, this enemy has 80-0 health, not max health, but current health. And if it has 80-0 health, we need to be in a wave over 533-0, because if we activate Smite, we will deal this exact damage, which is the remaining health of the enemy, so we kill it, basically. And this can't be, in theory, this can be wrong in any way, because if I hit Smite at a slow pace, what can happen? The enemy survive and the wave HP goes up, so it only deals more damage, so it's even more effective. So I will need, instead of 100 hits, I will need maybe 98 hits to kill the enemy. But what I am seeing is that I activate Smite and it deals like a fifth of the damage it should. And I know exactly which damage it should, because it's the remaining fleet health when I toggle on. Forgot about the skips. So I know exactly how much health the enemy has and how much damage chain lightning, not chain lightning, but smite should do, because those are the same number. If not, I can't kill it. And if I wait more, I get overkill. So it's important to adjust just at the limit, which is this number. It's really easy. But the game doesn't agree for some reason, and I don't know why. Because as I was saying, instead of dealing 80-0 damage, chain lightning, it deals like 12 or 8. Sometimes it deals 10 times less. And sometimes like a third, so it should be 20 something, 26. And what the hell is happening? It's really weird, because I don't understand how. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, but how do you exactly know how much damage do you deal for each enemy with Smite? But it's an interesting question, guys, because I don't. I only can have a, a number that it's not reliable, which is the toggling, these numbers that appear when I toggle Smite. I can see how much damage it deals, but not each hit, but the accumulated damage. So it should be this number. But what happens? The number sometimes restart, so it kind of refreshes the accumulated damage. So okay, it can be tricky, and it makes sense why I see lower numbers than in that it should be. And that's not the problem, because even if it's the case, I don't care, because the damage should be done even if I don't see it. The problem is that damage is not being done, because if it was done, the enemy will be dead, and it's not dead when it should. You know what I mean? So even if I can see the 100 smite hits accumulating damage to get up to this number, even if I can see it, it should do it. But it doesn't, and I know because the enemy is undead, and that's the only possible uh, result. Because if the enemy has this damage, and I supposed to be doing this damage, the enemy should be dead. Also, the more the smite uh, slowly gets hits, because my chainlining chance is not great, the more electron hits I will have. So the less health the enemy has, so the more overkill I go. So that's what I mean. That's nothing that can go wrong with these numbers mathematically. But something's happening in the game that it make this simple math fail for some reason, and I don't know why. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. Maybe it can be a bit complicated to fully understand the numbers if you're not very into math, or you have the how it's called, the mental agility to do these numbers by head, how it's called, by heart, which is not hard to do it. I mean, 15%, it's about 7 times less than 100%. So this number should be 7 times, around 7 times this, and 7 times 8 is 56. So I know this number is about correct, and the same can be done with the other number. It's a fourth of 15%, so around 30 times. So 30 times 3 is 90. So okay, this number is about right. So that's not nothing weird happening inside the math as well. I know it almost instantly because obviously I have a pretty strong background on this, but you don't need to be able to use basic math. Guys, I think I need perma black hole. I think that's the problem. Look at this, we are running so slow. I was talking and didn't realize. See tournament chat. Oh, second wind top off. Yeah, we need black hole perma. Yeah, that's not optional as I see. Even with easy battle conditions for eHP. Let me note it in my test. So we are using pH plus SH. Yeah, look at this. 690. That's crazy. More than 400 waves earlier. Also, wait a second. I need Berserk, not range. That's right. Oh yeah, and move. It's out. So yeah, that's what I come up. And then I thought, okay, if we have multiple fleets, then we can note each one how much damage it deals electrons on them. Don't mind the letters. I was doing some tests that it's all of these formulas are working properly and so on. But then I come up with a better way, which is just note the wave HP, and then I will know which fleet will die. Yeah, look at this. I'm not even going to slow down because there's not a point to survive a few more waves. It's not working. Recovery amount is on the on the end. Come on. Also, max recovery substat is the same, so it looks like it's giving 50% more damage, max recovery, but no, it's just 1.5 on the multiplicator. So if the multiplicator is 36, then yeah, it's giving 1.5 only. Well, at that point, it is giving a 3 because I have 2 times on the workshop. But it's 10%, not 50%. You know what I mean? Of the effect. So it's shit, basically. So I think I'm going to do the exact same setup as before. Guys, I already increased a bit my damage, but obviously it's not doing shit. I just want to keep going up slowly without spending stones first, because I mean I could have another year spending stones effectively. So without even touching damage. So there's a lot of things to do with stones, and I don't want to rush things because the depths said so. That now is important. They're constantly changing the meta. I mean, we don't need cash, right? Only at the beginning, so I can change it later. Okay, guys, I think will be the last one because there's not much change I can do. Maybe I can test NMP, but I don't think it will give good results. I mean, we have speed, but the condition, right? Hey, Ethan, hello. Welcome to the stream. We have enemy speed. Yeah. How are you doing, man? I moved this before. Okay. Good, good. Gonna do my run in a bit. Okay. Good luck, man. Good luck. I already did a run of streaming, and it go pretty well. It's personal best in waves, and we got a nice bracket. So it's a great rank, and we have a nice cushion. So now I'm trying to see with the same build to see if I can get to the next one. But it won't give me more rewards, but that's fine. Not gonna complain with our rank 10, you know what I mean? That's incredible. Are you going to do streaming? Let's see. Okay, now it should be ramping up faster. Also, I think I have packet chance and packet chance. Okay. Yeah, probably. Okay, okay. Then I'll watch it if you are streaming. It's always nice to see you there. So yeah, man, I don't know how long have you been here, but I've been talking about this tool I made to calculate how exactly do I need to toggle on the Smite to kill Fleet. But it's not, I mean, the math is very simple, so it shouldn't fail in theory. And a couple of things that can go not wrong, but can differ a bit, it only makes it stronger. And for some reason, I'm not killing Fleet with that when it should. So I don't know if something is preventing that Smite can hit 100 times, or is nerfing the percentage damage Smite can do. Something weird that this game is famous for, doing weird things and not explaining it anywhere. But I don't know. I mean, yesterday I've done some tests and it worked perfectly, and today it's barely working. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it's Pulsar Harvester that it's changing the math somehow. I don't know how it's coded, but maybe it interferes where it shouldn't. But I don't know. We'll test it now once we reach fleet and see what's happening. I also see the damage text that it shows here. I mean, with electrons, not much, but sometimes it ramps up like this. You see, when electron damage should go down every hit, and here it shows going up. It's because it's showing the total damage dealt in this period, which the text is not going off. And this can happen especially with Chenainin, that it's constantly hitting, and it's showing the total damage dealt instead of each hit. And in Poison Swamp, if you have the game speed high, like a 3 or more or something like that, it shows the total damage dealt instead of each tick. That in Poison Swamp case it goes up. Okay, yeah, that's much better. We're almost at 7. Also, defense at 85. That's good. That's good, but it's still 6 more to go. 6% more to go. So now increasing 6%, it will be around 40 or 30 high percent increase. So that's good. Going from almost 15 to 9. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, even more. I'm gonna change the music. It's nice to have it as background, but it's not motivating like uh, the other list I usually use. Come on. Okay, 700 wave. 9. Also, it's been quite nice to see the extra health that it gives the mastery. Health mastery. It's only a level 3 right now. But as I said on the other streams, I think I can get over 1 cube base health at max. So we'll see in a few weeks. I also joined a voice chat in Discord, but nobody's joining. I'm alone. I think it would be nice if someone joins. Someone nice. Someone eHP. I mean, if you're a glass cannon, you can join as well. And we can have a debate. Okay, now we are close to reaching fleet. So I'm going to, well, chain lining is off. So yeah, I will activate chain lining, but disable Smite. At least we can get the shock. Well, yeah, it's not doing shit, to be honest. Okay, guys. Here it comes. A commander, obviously. So the interesting thing with this calculator is now we are seeing each hit. You see? And if we are, okay, let me wait a bit more. Okay, now we are at 17.85 D. So Electron should do 100N maximum. It's doing 400, so it's not yet. As you can see, when it's close to the wall, it takes a lot of hits of electrons, but a lot. I counted around 30 hits per wave. And 30 hits is crazy. Okay, we are getting close. And also we have a bunch of elites in here. Okay, look at this. 98. So we are below this number. And if we activate and toggle off, instead of electrons, chain lining, we should be able to kill it. Yeah. The enemy should have 2.7 almost D health. So let's see. 280 N. And that's it. That's what I mean. I've done 10 times less damage with Smite. Why? No, it's not showing. I'm not hitting a single hit in all this time. That's weird. Okay, more N. Okay, N are Smite hits. Okay, in the end we ended up killing it with second wind. Wait. Let me do Death Ray, Extra Orb, and damage. I mean, Cash is not doing much, but what are the alternatives? Not doing anything at all. Okay. So we have toggle off. I need that spreadsheet where the enemies, I mean the fleet are respawned in Legends. At which waves? Because I don't remember. I think there are 20 or 40 waves in between. But I don't know when it jumps 20 or when it jumps 40. Or if it's or if they even jump 30 or other numbers. Okay, so let's change again to where are you? Not chain lightning, but electrons. Here is another fleet coming. And let's pause it right here. Now wave HP is 130.39. So electron should be doing below 733 N before activating. Now it's 2D and 60D. We have one fleet of each. Okay, and now it changed. So we're doing 150, 46. Usually, if it's only one wave that you are without intro sprint, it doesn't, you don't really need to change, because instead of 733, what can be 750? So it's not that different. But now with intro sprint, it's quite significant. So we will keep going, and if we are going close to dying, we will toggle Smite and see which fleet should die, and see if they die or not. Maybe it's because my Smite is too inconsistent even to hit the 100 times in 2 waves or so that I... No, but it doesn't make sense, because in my test, sometimes they survive like 5 more waves, which is a lot, and didn't even hit a single more Smite. It's pretty easy to see when Smite hits or not, because base chain lightning does S or big S damage, and the Smite should be doing N, so there's no mistake. I need this overcharge to come closer. The closer they are, the more hits electrons does or do. Okay, another commander. Okay. I think we should do it right now. I'm close to losing the wall. Look at this. Double the wave HP. So now every fleet taking less than 1.7D should die. But let me see which ones. Okay, this one for sure. This is close, and this not, and this neither, because they are new. So these two should be dead. Let's activate and toggle chain. Look at this. Oh, and this as well. It was pretty close to 1.7, so. But this is weird. Why it died when it shouldn't? It wasn't. It's been too short of a time to make something weird, you know? Like taking 10 extra electron hits before Smite hitting it. So I'm going to toggle it off again, because I don't think we get the 100 hits on the other two. So it will be nice to get them at higher damage. So more with HP. Come on, come closer. 100D. Come on. Damn it. Look at this. Look at this. Taking a lot of hits. That's nice. Okay. You see the HP going like crazy every 10 waves. Okay, so 4D. Let's wait for this one to drop below, or maybe with the next wave HP. Okay, let's see. Forest 85. We're close. 489, 471. Okay, we are below. Oh yeah, no, but it took already a few hits on a Smite, so it probably won't kill it. I'm going to risk it a bit further. Oh, look at this motherfucker. No! I'm not sure if it's fully deactivated or only the damage, so I can use a Smite. I guess we will see. And if it doesn't work, I can always get out of intro sprint and activate demon mode. Okay, yeah, it's doing end damage. Yes, channel. But it's doing gas damage as well. So I guess it's just at the base damage. So it does some damage. Hmm. Guys, I'm not gonna kill it with Smite, so let's get out. And the only reason to use Nuke is for commanders, but this commander is already very injured, so I'm gonna go with Demon Mode. Yeah, look at this. Without the Smite, it's around S and big S. And now with this amount of wave HP, Smite is over D. Come on, the frame rate. My PC doesn't like streaming. Well, and having 1,000 things opened at the same time. Here's my wall. Now look at this. It's taking low N. Oh, and this guy low S. Low S. Yeah, low S. Maybe my poison swarm will end up killing it. Or my base chain lightning. This is severely injured because you have to multiply it by 30 more or less to get the HP. So if I'm dealing 2 big S, it means it have around 60 S. So from 1 AA to 60 S, quite a few some letters in between. So it's nice to see we can drop it so low. But yeah, it's been quite a few waves since this guy has been alive. Okay, yeah, I'm using Smite. I can't. Now it's fully disabled. But I couldn't. I mean, I could activate it before. Damn it. Then, in the end, I ended up wasting it. But whatever. We survived. Well, for now. Now I can get hit by anything, almost. Come on, package chance. Package recovery. Work together to heal me. Okay, there's an OC. Come on, come closer. I need to see how exactly we can do to bring fleet closer. If we can control its, I don't know, with not death wave, how it's called, the shockwave size, something that can be optimized for bringing fleet closer. Also, fleet are in the highest priority, so it's taking a lot of PH hits, but a lot because they are alive quite some waves. So how much attack they have? 500 B. Okay. Wait, let me know the number because probably I will do some calculator later about how many hits we can tank. It's 555.04 B. But let's do it. I don't think this OC will be the main problem. Maybe it is, but I guess next fleet that it comes, if it's a commander, can be more tricky. So look at this, almost 700 D. That's nice. Yeah, for sure we are going over 1Q at max mastery. But also let me see, because maybe I can kill it now instead of later. I mean, let me see if I can explain it myself. So if I wait for some other fleet to come to the to the map, and I activate Smite to kill the first OC that it's now in here, this other fleet will be taking Smite hits without accomplishing anything, basically. So maybe it's more interesting to kill it one by one, just when I can. So let's see. Now it's AA, and this is 1.42. So 8D. I think we are already below, right? Yeah, not even one. Oh, no, one what? Okay, yeah, 800N. So not even 1D. Okay, let's see it. Chain lightning. Yeah, look at this. 80N. Come on. It's 20D only. Well, it should have just a bit more than it. HP. And look at this. We lost. We are not doing more smite. But that can't be the full smite, the 100 hits. That's what I'm telling you, that something is off. The enemy had like almost 10 times less health than it was needed, and we still didn't kill it. And the other time I toggle it on, we kill even a fleet that was over this number that we need, and we kill it. So there's something weird in here that I'm not seeing, and hopefully some of you will see it and tell me. 5N, look at this. It's almost dead. 5N means it has 150N HP. And we did 20D in smite damage. So we needed to do 20.1. 15 more. Damn it. Well, smite is still on, but I guess it's not proccing. I will keep it on until wave 65, that I think another fleet spawns. Okay, it's an saboteur. That's good. That's good because it's not problematic and it goes close to the wall, so we can easily kill them. How many hits compared to this one? Look at this at 3D. If we look at the numbers, it should be, that was close. It should be a really easy kill, but let's see it. Okay, let's toggle again, chain lightning to see it at least. 8D, 16D, 22D. Okay, that. And the other motherfucker only taking chain lightning, not a smite. But why? We need a stat page with fleets. Bosses are not a problem. I don't care about bosses anymore. I want it with fleet to see exactly what's happening, what's happening with everything that hits the fleet. With Pulsar Harvester, with Electrons, with Chain Lightning and the Smite separately. So if I'm dealing S range with Chain Lightning, I need or not or electron hits to do one S. That means it will have 30 S health. I can leave it on a few more ways. I don't think they will come every 10, right? I guess we'll see it right now. We're close, guys. When this reaches 1S, it will be really close to be killed with Chain Lightning. Okay, no more fleet. Okay, this should be really close to be dead. Come on. Oh, okay, nice. Well, we survived with this OC that long. $84, okay. Before it ends, I will toggle it off. I think we are over PV already. Oh, close. 3 more waves. Okay. I just toggle it off before it can spam to my wall and get a single smite hit. So there's no excuse for this strategy to not work. And it seems it isn't that wave. So we are fleet free, guys. Let me update this number. Not that it will matter much, but yeah, look at this. From 36 to 37. It's not much of a difference. But yeah, it seems that from wave 1000 to 1100, the damage went like crazy. Went to over a letter in that. 100 waves. Crazy, yeah. I mean, this used to be a glass cannon problem, but now it is also a eHP problem. Well, problem, or maybe not, because it will be easier to kill things with Smite if you toggle it. You have to wait a less wave because before the health wave going up. Like it can do something. The smart missiles. But come on, we have package health. That should mean that should do something. How long? 288. Okay, one more wave and it will be 30 wave since the last fleet. But I don't think it spawns at 30. I think it's either 20 or 40. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh wow, 8 waves. Oh, what happened? That was crazy. And okay, yeah, there's a fleet in here. Did I? Okay, yeah, it's off. So and 5. Okay, this doubled already. And it's on electrons. And obviously, chain lightning. And now, damn it. No, damn it! It can be hit by electrons in here. Well, at least we're doing thorns damage. Let me see the thorns damage. Thorns. Thorns work at 15% power. So it should be 16.5, right? So it should be 4 times, a bit more than 4 times stronger than electrons. Just to calculate the electron damage it can do. Maybe I can add here the calculation for thorns when this happens. Let me do it really quick. This should be this one. Oh yeah, no, but to take only the value is this one. Come on, let me do it faster. Okay. And instead of this number, we should do it. Uh, I think what we have to do is, I don't know why I can't think faster in stream. I think we need to divide it by the electron, which is 15% divided by 4, and multiply it by thorns, which is this number times 50% effective. Okay, yeah, it makes sense, it's bigger. Oh, No, come on. Damn it. Okay. So 128. It's close. And now the wave is going up. 119. So now we are already in range. So let's activate if I can. Okay, now I can. I don't know why. So if it's only on... Oh, it's because it's disabling slowly my attack, right? I don't think it's showing here. But it's not fully activated yet. Okay, that would make sense. So let's see the damage. 1090. So it should have... Yeah, almost 1 AA. No, but... Mm. Okay, it will be deactivated, so we can't worry that much. Oh, look at this, disabled. Yeah, it's not showing. And another one. Chronofield. Damn it. Ay, I need 20 more waves. Come on. I don't know what else I can do. Let me see the thorn damage. Oh, look at this. It would be nice if the ultra weapons activated again with wall. But yeah, without the smite, we should wait these numbers to go below 1S, 1 big S. So it will take a while. But if the wall can survive, we're good. Well, obviously, but I mean that they will take a lot of hits with electrons. It wouldn't take that much of time to get to drop it 2 letters. Let's see, guys. This guy is at 1D. Come on. 3 letters down should go. This is 1N, 2 letters down. Look at 1S. So you can see how sometimes it shows the accumulated damage with 2 or 3 hits, and then it resets when the text goes off. Oh, come on! No wall! Well, at least they are taking higher thorns damage. So this is 4 times greater, more or less, than electrons. So we need to bring this number to 4s. It will take a while without electrons. I'm thinking now it can be really useful to get higher thorns. Oh no! At 3 waves. No, damn it. We couldn't get to this guy, to Hellboy. So shout out if you are here. I mean, 350 to stay, it's not that bad, right? Nowadays. 850 to get keys. So close. Yeah, man. Yeah. I wouldn't get any reward, but it's always nice to get over other players. But not today. Pretty happy with being in this rank. So that will be 6 keys. That's amazing. That's another upgrade on the vault. Still good run. Yeah, yeah. We're learning more and more about the game, but sometimes it's annoying because it's not. Most of the things are not explained in game. You have to look for information outside the game. But whatever. So that's all for today. It's been a couple of hours. That's nice. We've done some testing. So that's all. Tomorrow I will be doing a streaming for Wuthering Waves, most probably, because it's getting an update, I think, this night or tomorrow morning. Gonna get my run started later. Oh. Yeah, man, thank you for coming. I'm ending the stream and going to see you, so good luck, man. So tomorrow I will be doing Wuthering Waves for the updates. So if you want to check it out, I will be there. So thank you all for coming. Hope you're having a great night, great day, and great evening or whatever you are.